Hello friends, in today's class let us see structures within structures. See, in second module we have seen if else statement within one more if else statement. So we called it as a nested if else statement. So even after studying if else statement, while studying looping also we studied nested for loop. It means that if one for loop is present in another for loop, then it is called as nested for loop. Similarly, now we are going to study nested structures. It means one structure is present in another structure. See, a structure within another structure is called as a nested structure or an embedded structure. Okay, so two forms of declaration of nested structure we are going to use here. It means that two types of declarations are there, or two methods are there to declare the nested structures. How it is? Just see, first method we can use like this: a structure may be completely written within another structure. Okay, a structure may be embedded or it may be present within another structure completely. So inner structure is called as enclosed structure and outer structure is called as enclosing structure. Inner structure is called as enclosed structure, outer structure is called as enclosing structure. Okay, second method is there may be two separate structures. There may be two separate structures. One, the inner structure is declared first. Okay, we have to declare always the structure which we want to write inside the structure. That structure we should write or declare first. Then the structure what we wanted to write it as outside, that is nothing but we wanted to make it as a enclosing structure. That structure we have to declare next. First we have to write or declare enclosed structure, then we have to write enclosing structure. These are the two methods. Then we will see examples for these two methods. Example for first form or first method, and here we are going to maintain in this example we are going to maintain employee information. Okay, so struct employee, open the structure, char name, int employee, number, float, salary, struct date. See here we are maintaining name of a employee, and we are maintaining employee number, and we are maintaining his salary. We want to store and process his salary, employee number and name. Apart from these three data of a employee, we want to maintain his data. That data is nothing but his date of birth also we want to maintain. This date of birth again contains three data or three details. One is day, month and year. Three data we want to maintain. So to maintain these three details or data, we have declared one more structure here. So this structure is called as enclosed structure, and this structure is called as enclosing structure. So this enclosed structure is declared like this: int day comma month comma year, and open close the enclosed structure, and here we are writing its variable doj, date of joining. Sorry, we are not maintaining date of birth, we are maintaining date of joining. And after writing this variable we can put the semicolon here. Okay, and here we are just writing a struct date, and we are writing a data type and members of this structure date, and here we are writing the structure variable, or instead of declaring it separately here like struct date doj semicolon, we are simply directly we are writing that variable here only before putting the semicolon. Okay, doj is a structure variable. Which structure variable? It is a variable of a structure date. Then close the enclosing structure employee, okay, with semicolon. The structure employee contains members or fields like name, employee number, salary, and DOJ. So here this DOJ is also called as member of this structure. Which structure? Employee structure. But DOJ is a variable of type struct date. See, DOJ is a variable of struct date. DOJ is a member of struct employee. Okay, the nested structure date contains the members day, month, and year. Okay, the then we can write the above structure as follows: struct employee, char name, int employee number, float salary, struct date, DOJ. It means that name is of type char, employee number is of type int, salary is of type float, and DOJ is of type struct date. Struct date is not a built-in data type like int, char, float, double. So struct date is a user defined data type. Close the structure and put a semicolon here. But in this case we should write the declaration of struct date before the declaration of struct employee as shown in below. So here what we did here, so directly we had written only one statement, that is struct date DOJ, right? So here we are declaring a member DOJ with the data type struct date. It means that there should be a structure called date, but still we have not seen any of the structure from here to here, right? So it means that we cannot write directly like this. We should write this statement only when we have declared or defined it earlier only, before struct employee. Okay, so we should write this structure statements like this: inner structure written first, that is struct date, int day comma month comma year, close it. Then outer structure we should write struct employee, char name of 20, int employee number, float salary, struct date DOJ. Here we are defining or declaring this member of a structure employee. Okay, struct date, already we know this one. Struct date is already here, compiler also knows this one. Struct date, because of that only we used here. Then we cannot directly write this struct date without these declaration. Okay, with this declaration. So struct date DOJ, structure within structure, and close this structure employee, and here we are writing one structure variable emp, then we are closing the structure employee. Okay, members of the nested structure can be accessed by following variables. Members of a nested structure. Nested structure is nothing but here. This is a nested structure. This nested structure members can be accessed by using these variables. So which variables? Suppose if you want to enter day of employee on which he has joined, then this day is a member of structure date. But how to convert this day member as a variable? So we have to link this with its variable DOJ with the help of dot operator. And already this DOJ is also a member, it is not a variable. So how to convert this DOJ as a variable? We have to link it with its structure name, sorry, we have to link it with structure variable emp with the help of dot operator. See here I have written employee dot doj dot day will be 15. It means that if the employee has joined job on 15th, then employee dot doj dot day will be 15. Then employee dot doj dot month is 8. It means if the employee has joined in August, so we have to enter the value of month, but month is a member of this structure date. We have to convert this month as a variable by linking it with this structure variable doj, and doj is already, it is again it is a member of a structure employee, so we have to convert this member into variable by linking or connecting it with the variable emp with the help of dot operator. Then it will be employee dot doj dot month is equal to 8. Similarly, employee dot doj dot year is equal to 2015. So what will be the other members? What will be the other members? Other members are nothing but employee dot name, employee dot employee number, employee dot salary, employee dot employee name, employee dot employee number, employee dot salary. So till now we had written only the member of this employee structure. So among that doj only we have took three lines, because doj is linked with day, doj is linked with month, doj is linked with year. Okay, then it is doj is linked with employee, so it became employee dot doj dot day, employee dot doj dot month, employee dot doj dot year, then employee dot salary, employee dot month, and employee dot name. These are the other members. Okay, in next class we will start pointers.